Find the formula in standard form, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, for a quadratic that has roots at x equals negative 3 plus 3 square root of 2, and x equals negative 3 minus 3 square root of 2, and has a leading coefficient of 1. So what we want to do here is it's like we're working backwards. So for example, let's say you get a problem that's like x squared minus 2x plus 8 equals 0. If we're going to solve that, we would say, okay, that goes to x minus 4 and x plus 2. Oh, oops, I gave a bad example. We'll call that a minus. Okay, minus 2. So x minus 4 and x plus 2 equals 0. So negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Negative 4 plus 2 is, I'm just going to erase that. It's a little more clear. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. So that would be the answers. If we solve them, we would get x equals 4 and x equals negative 2. So just if we set them equal to 0. So basically what is happening in this problem is it's like we've been given these answers and now we have to work backwards. Okay? So notice when we have the answers, we just do the opposite of them, or basically we're subtracting them. So for this first one, I would say x minus, and then I will have to subtract the whole negative 3 plus 3 square root of 2. Notice that's in parentheses. And then times x minus negative 3 minus 3 square root of 2. Okay, add another parenthesis. And so we're at this step right here, right? Next, we have to multiply these out, and then we will get up to the step where it is a quadratic equation. And so that's what we're going to do. So let's first simplify. We'll distribute this negative into both. You can think of it as a negative 1. So we'd get x plus 3 minus 3 square root of 2. It basically just changes both signs. Here we'll get x plus 3 plus 3 square root of 2. And now we just multiply. So we're going to multiply all the way down. So first x times x is x squared. X times 3 is plus 3x. X times 3 square root of 2 is plus 3x square root of 2. Okay, next line, let's start with 3x. Now I'm going to do something. I'm going to make 3 different rows so I can line things up. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 3 is 9, and I'm going to actually write this over here because there's not another constant term. 3 times 3 square root of 2 is plus 9 square root of 2. Okay, let's do this last row. Minus 3 square root of 2 times x, well that gives me minus this 3x square root of 2. Negative 3 square root of 2 times 3 gives me a minus 9 square root of 2. Okay, and minus 3 square root of 2 times 3 square root of 2, well that gives me 3 square root of 2 times 3 square root of 2. So let's simplify this. We've got x squared here. Ooh, I'm going to have to erase. Okay, so I'll have x squared. I'm going to have plus 6x. Notice I have plus 3x square root of 2 minus 3x square root of 2. Because they both have an x and a square root of 2, those will cancel out. Then I have plus 9 square root of 2 minus 9 square root of 2. Those cancel out. Now I have minus 3 square root of 2 times 3 square root of 2. So if I worked that out, I'd have 3 times 3 would give me 9. Square root of 2 times square root of 2 is just 2. Anytime you times a square root of a number by itself, it's just that number. So still a 9, so that would be negative 18. Okay, so that becomes negative 18. Put that a plus so we don't mess that up there. So minus 18. So our final answer then would be x squared plus 6x minus 9. Okay, so anytime you're doing this, just think of it as working backwards from when you're given the answers to getting the original equation.